All right, let's get right into it. If you're building a SaaS company, you already know that user engagement is the name of the game. So today, we are running through the ultimate toolkit to make that happen. Consider this your rapid-fire guide to the exact tools you need to crush it.
And yeah, that's exactly what this is. This is not about theory, it's a playbook. We're going to give you specific tools for specific jobs, and we're starting with what is arguably the most important moment in any user's entire journey.
You guessed it, we're talking about that critical first impression, the onboarding email. You absolutely positively have to get this right. It's your first and best chance to stop churn before it even has a chance to start. So that brings us to our first big question.
I mean, there are a million options out there, right? So which one is actually the best when you just need something that's simple, super effective, and isn't going to cost you a fortune?
The answer is Brevo. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Why not MailChimp? And look, MailChimp is great, but Brevo's free tier is just way more generous. And honestly, its automation builder is incredibly easy to use, especially for early-stage SaaS companies that need power without all the complexity.
So here's where the magic really happens, and it's how these features work together. With Brevo's easy automation, you can set up a welcome flow that kicks off the instant a user signs up. It guides them right to that aha moment in your product within minutes. You know, imagine a sequence that says, "Welcome," and then maybe 2 days later it follows up with, "Hey, did you try this key feature?" And it all happens automatically. It is the perfect foundation for a killer onboarding experience.
Okay, so once your users are onboarded, what's next? Well, the next big challenge is to stop sending everyone the same generic email blasts. You've got to talk to them based on what they actually do inside your app, and that is where smart segmentation comes into play.
So, when you're ready to level up from just basic email lists to communication that's based on real behavior, what's the tool for that job?
It's Loops. And what's so cool about this one is that it was literally built from the ground up for SaaS companies. So, unlike a generic tool that you have to kind of force to work for you, Loops just gets it. It's designed to understand the unique challenges of talking to software users right out of the box.
And this right here shows you why it's so incredibly powerful. You can set up triggers based on what your users are doing, like sending an email the moment a user invites a teammate. You can target people based on events in your app, and it plugs right into your product analytics. You're not guessing anymore. You're communicating with absolute precision.
Look, email is powerful, for sure, but it is not the only game in town. To really, truly engage your users, you need to be able to reach them wherever they are, whether that's on their phone, in their browser, or, in their inbox.
So how in the world do you manage email and SMS and push notifications all at once without completely losing your mind trying to juggle 3 different platforms?
The answer is Sender. The real magic here is one word: unification. Instead of trying to duct tape 3 different services together and having all your user data scattered, Sender gives you everything in one clean dashboard. You get the simplicity of an all-in-one without having to sacrifice any of the power.
This is how it all comes together to build that complete picture of your user. You can coordinate your campaigns seamlessly. You could send a push notification for an urgent update, an SMS for a really time-sensitive offer, and then use your email automation for that deeper, long-term nurturing. It's a totally cohesive strategy, and it's all in one place.
All right, for our final tool, let's tackle a problem that every single one of us has: getting people to actually do something with your emails, right? Standard emails are passive, but what if they could be interactive? So how can you turn your emails from something people just read into something they can actually use without ever leaving their inbox? You do it with Mailmodo. This tool is built on something called AMP for email. Now, don't let the technical name scare you. All AMP really means is you can create a little interactive web page that lives directly inside of an email. So instead of just a static message, you can embed things like forms, surveys, even booking calendars that work on the spot. So here's the crucial point. By removing friction, you boost engagement. It's that simple. Instead of asking a user to click here to fill out a survey, which is just another step, you let them fill it out right there in the email. That one simple change can dramatically increase your conversion rates because you're making it effortless for people to act.
So there you have it, 4 incredible tools for 4 really critical jobs. But, just knowing about the tools is only the first step. The real magic, the real results, happen when you implement them the right way with the right strategy.
So if you want to go deeper, if you want the exact templates that we use for onboarding sequences, plus the step-by-step guides for setting up all of these tools for maximum impact, well, I've got you covered.
It's really that simple. Just comment below with the word email, and I will personally send the entire playbook straight over to you. Thanks so much for watching.